Hey guys, Tish over here, how you doing? It's been like 2 months and I've been gone for a long time, but I'm actually back. So what we're going to come with today is a nice little hero deck profile. It's going to have a little twist to it and I think you'll like the little twist. Some of you may not like it, some of you probably will like it a lot. So I think that this deck profile is quite interesting. I like this one, I've been playing around with it for a couple of months and I think it's really solid. So without further ado, let's get to it. Alright, so we're going to start off this deck profile with 3 copies of Shadow Mist, of course, it's kind of compulsory for the deck. 3 copies of Elemental Hero Bubbleman, some people prefer 2, but I think 3 is a good number. 2 copies of Goblinberg, 2 copies of Summoner Monk, 1 Armageddon Knight, 1 Blackwing Zephyros the Elite, which is really good when they combine together, and we got a Necros of Clausulus, and a Djinn Releaser of Rituals, and that will be our monster count. For our spells, we're going to have 3 copies of Mass Change, because of course it is heroes and that's why you have to play 3. I do opt in for 3 copies of A Hero Lives, 3 copies of Reinforcement of the Army, 2 copies of Forbidden Lance, 1 Mass Change, 1 Book of Moon, Ryageki and Dark Hole. And then we're going to have a Necros Cycle and a Foolish Burial to complete our little engine that we've got in here. For the trap cards, we have 2 copies of Mind Crush, 2 copies of Call the Haunted. If you try and play 3, you will be disappointed because it gets a little bit cloggy. We're going to have 3 copies of Fiendish Chain, 1 Vanity's Emptiness, and 1 Compulsory Evacuation Device. In all, it makes a total of 40 cards. For the extra deck, we're going to have 3 copies of Masked Hero Darklaw, 1 Masked Hero Anki, 1 Masked Hero Acid, 1 Lavalvar Chain, 1 Garaga Cowboy, 1 Diamond Direwolf, 1 Castel the Skyblaster Musketeer, 1 Hero Champion Excalibur, although you could change this up for Garaga Samurai, but I've only got this one so I think it will do. Ragnar Zero, Abyss Dweller, Eva Swarm Exciton Knight, Tellarknight Ptolemaeus, and finally a Satellite Constellar Diamond. So before I close off this video and give you a big thank you for watching, I want to quickly tell you why I run the engine. So this engine is kind of popular. A few friends of mine tried it in Shadows and it has some purpose. It is a pretty interesting little combination of cards, and of course we know by if you actually play this format, Necros are actually quite a pain in the arse. They actually have a lot of really annoying things about them. They really search really well, and they can do this thing called the Djinn Lock. If you know what it is, then of course I don't need to explain it. But of course it requires you having to summon Clausulus in defense mode. By banishing the Djinn which you sent there, you can send it from your hand or you can banish it from your grave. And then it means that if while this is on the field, your opponent cannot special summon. And of course you can facilitate this with copies of Armageddon Knight. And of course you use Necros Cycle because you pitch the Clausulus to search this, and then you can activate this and summon this from the grave by banishing your copy of Djinn Releaser. So yeah, while this is gone, it all goes to the grave. You summon this, obviously this is sending stuff like Zephyros, which you have here, and you're obviously sending Djinn Releaser of Rituals in case you need it. But of course, if you don't have Armageddon Knight accessible, you can still achieve the combination by using either Foolish Burial, which obviously you can use to send Shadow Mist and Search, or you can use it to send Zephyros. And finally, the last thing you definitely need to make this combo work is a good copy of Lavalvar Chain. I tried to do this without this because I didn't have this card at the time, and I realized that you need to make this card generally 90% of the time if you want to make this combo work. You will end your field with these 2 on the field. Is that the right way around? Yeah, close enough. You need these 2 on the field for it to work because you need to create like Goblinberg into Shadow Mist and then send, and then you can actually pitch this and then you can summon it with Djinn Releaser. So it sets up a lot of really interesting plays. And of course, if you really need to, if you want to get that Zephyros on the field and do the extra 400 points, you can banish this, put this back in your hand, and then summon Zephyros from your graveyard. So that's pretty much the deck, and to be honest I feel like the combo is actually very good. It doesn't interfere with the actual play style of the deck too much. It enables you to surprise your opponent, catch them off guard, and basically take games when you shouldn't have, and it's really interesting and I really enjoy it. So thanks for watching guys, and I hope to see you guys in a few days. I'm now back for good as I said, so looking forward to doing more content. So let's reach 100,000 subs, shall we? So with your help, we can do that by if you hit the subscribe button down below, and thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys soon.